This broadcast is presented under the legal ownership authority of Magnitude Sports. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this broadcast may not be disseminated without the express written consent of Magnitude Sports. Send it up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome. We're live here at Gretna High School, Gretna East High School in Gretna, Nebraska, as we get ready for the final game of action at this field before we go to Papillion tomorrow for the final game of, at least we presume it'll be the final game of the trip to Omaha tomorrow. So we'll tell you more about it here in just a little bit. Stay tuned. We're coming right back.
When your truck is down, your business is down. That's why drivers across North Dakota and Minnesota trust Hogue Diesel Service in West Fargo. DOT certified in both states. From oil changes to full overhauls, Hogue Diesel Service handles complete truck and trailer repair on all makes and models, heavy and medium duty. Need on-site repair, computer diagnostics, pickup and delivery, 24-hour service? They do that too. Call Hogue Diesel Service today at 701-532-0203. That's 701-532-0203. Hogue Diesel Service LLC, 907 2nd Avenue West in West Fargo.
The Midwest elements are relentless. Is your home ready? At J. Dietz Construction, we've been serving the FM community since 2003. As a proud member of the Building Industry Association, formerly known as Home Builders Association, we specialize in roofing, siding, custom decks, and seamless gutters built for maximum durability. Plus, we offer free seamless gutters with every roof or siding project. Call 701-367-1175 or visit buildwithjdec.com. J. Dietz Construction. If you can dream it, we can build it.
Looking for something handmade, unique, and full of personality? Mandy's of FargoND.com features creative gifts, home decor, accessories, and more. All inspired by family, creativity, and made with heart. Browse dozens of handmade creations, request custom colors or designs, and sign up for the newsletter. Visit mandy'soffargoND.com and discover something new today. mandy'soffargoND.com. Handmade, a little weird, totally wonderful.
All right, welcome back. Gretna East High School here. It is, take a look at the game day weather forecast as you get a look at Ty Thingvold warming up on the mound here for the Fargo Post 400 Stars. And your game against Lincoln, currently 74 degrees on the way to a high of 78 with a low of 58 tonight. Do expect rainy conditions, but it won't be until later this evening, although when I was walking around outside before going on there, I did have a couple of sprinkles hit me, so we'll see how that shapes up here over the next couple of hours on this 12 noon start, starting in about 8 minutes, maybe a couple minutes before, but we should be in the mid to upper 70s throughout the duration of this game, and then by the time this game is over, that's when we'll see that small chance of rain coming around that 4 o'clock hour approximately there. So there will be some you could call it mostly cloudy, or you could call it completely cloudy. It's almost like we're under a dome of clouds right here at the field. So that's a look at your game day weather forecast. And once again, the Stars, after falling 8-0 Rapid City earlier this morning, will play their 5th game of the tournament here against Lincoln. They'll have one more tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. against Papillion. And they come into this matchup 4-4. They came into the tournament on a 5-game win streak. They come into this matchup on a 3-game losing streak. 5-6 to Millard South, 4-5 to Gretna, and 0-8 to Rapid City. Once again, Ty Thingvold is the batter or the pitcher for the Stars. And this is Marshawn Jefferson lifting up a high fly ball to Alex Christopherson in left field for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's a pretty good start for the Fargo Post 400 Comets pitcher playing his first game on the Stars. We'll see if it continues. So 1 pitch and 1 out. And Barrett Bott, the batter now. Lincoln, otherwise known as the Judd brothers, they put a thrashing to Gretna yesterday, winning 13-4. It would have been less than that, but Gretna was able to score 3 runs in the bottom half of the 5th, but they needed a 4th run to force the 6th, and they couldn't quite force the continue the game comeback, if that's what you'd like to call it. 2 balls and no strikes, and this one is going to be popped up. Opportunity here for Klinsky as he rips off his mask, and he's able to make the grab for out number 2.
Pop up by the catcher brings up second baseman number 3, Carter Cone.
Carter Cohen, the batter now here for the Lincoln Judd brothers, and that one's outside for a ball. 1-0 now here to Carter Cohen. Jacob Klinsky catching. You got Kobe Hansen at first base, Jack Bjornson at second, Peyton Oshner, the shortstop, and Ethan Dahl at third. Here's the 1-0 delivery inside, 2 balls and no strikes. And in the outfield, it'll be Alex Christopherson in left, Kane Mathiasen in center, and Gus Pankratz in right field. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, including Jim chiming in on our chat from 81 degrees in Denver, North Carolina. And he says it's partly cloudy with a wind gust of 15. I think I'll take what we have here. 2-1 the count, and now we make it 3-1. Once again, Carter Cohn, the batter. Dawson Gerber is on deck, and he'll walk Cohn, and that will put the first base runner on in this game. Comes 2 minutes in.
Brings up designated hitter number 16, Dawson Gerber.
So the walk brings up Dawson Gerber. Gerber batting 4th in the lineup. Well, Drew Van Dyke into the on-deck circle. Swinging and a miss, strike 1. Once again, broadcast coverage brought to you by Vic's Lounge, Monday through Friday, 4 to 7 p.m. $6.50 for a burger of your choice and fries. And a little bit more for the drink, but hey, that's still a good deal nonetheless. Fouled off for strike number 2. Also, J. Dietz Construction, Valley Service, Bell Bank, member FDIC, and Hogue Diesel Service and Truck Repair. No balls and 2 strikes to Gerber as Thingvold looks over at Cone, and now he'll throw it out into the backstop, and that'll be an error, and that will allow the runner to take second base. So throwing error on the pitcher. Moves Carter Cone to second. And still a no, and now it's 1-2 to Dawson Gerber. Swing and a miss. It's a drop third strike, and Klinsky will fire it up to Hansen to complete the strikeout and also strand 1 on base for out number 3.
No run, no hits, and 1 error in the top of the first.
So 2-3 on the drop third strike. He'll bring up Ethan Dahl, Kane Mathiasen, Kobe Hansen. That's your leadoff hitters for the Stars. We're 4 minutes in, the bottom of the first, coming up in 60.
Looking for something handmade, unique, and full of personality? Mandy's of FargoND.com features creative gifts, home decor, accessories, and more. All inspired by family, creativity, and made with heart. Browse dozens of handmade creations, request custom colors or designs, and sign up for the newsletter. Visit mandysoffargond.com and discover something new today. mandysoffargond.com. Handmade, a little weird, totally wonderful.
Looking for the ultimate destination for fun? Welcome to Kingpins. From interactive hyperbowling on our 14 lanes to adrenaline-pumping laser tag and immersive escape rooms, the adventure never stops. Smash high scores in our massive arcade, then refuel at Barron's with our made-from-scratch menu. Whether it's a birthday, a company gathering, or just a night out, make your next event unforgettable. Book your lanes online. Call 701-532-BOWL. Or stop in and visit us at 3485 Jacks Way South in Fargo.
All right, welcome back. Gretna East High School here in Gretna, Nebraska. It's Grayson Harper warming up on the mound here for the Lincoln Judd brothers. He'll be tossing them into the glove of Hunter Newkirk. And then around the bases, you got Gavin Danny at first, Carter Cohn at second, Drew Van Dyke, the shortstop, Hudson McClatchy at third. In the outfield, Marshawn Jefferson in left, Barrett Bott in center field, and Colton Sims in right field. Colton Sims was the closing pitcher yesterday in their big win over Gretna. Ethan Dahl will lead it off here for the Stars. And that is outside for ball one. So 1-0 here to Ethan Dahl. Broadcast coverage also brought to you by mandysoffargond.com, Grease Monkeys, Sweet Shots, and Legacy Plumbing, supporting Post 400 baseball here in 2026. And the 1-0 pitch is going to go into the turf for ball number 2. Stars 4-4 on the season. Lincoln 5-12-2 overall. That's a total of 19 games, if I added that up correctly. This is game 20 of the season for them. That one will come in for a strike, and their count's 2-1. Lincoln has been outscored by their opponents 123-93 in those 19 games. When they are not playing at home, which this would officially be a non-home game, they have been outscored 42-34. They are 1-4 in their last 5 contests. 2 balls and 2 strikes now here to Ethan Dahl. And the pitch, and that one's going to come off the handle of the bat and be popped up into right field and right center field. Barrett Bott makes the catch for out number 1. And that'll bring us to Kane Mathiasen.
Brings up center fielder number 3, Kane Mathiasen.
So a pop/fly out to right center field for Ethan Dahl. Kane Mathiasen now an equal opportunity outfield hitter. He has put base hits pretty much everywhere on the field, and that one's going to be popped up. It might be playable if they can get there quickly. They cannot get there quick enough. It'll drop for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch will just miss for a ball. Kind of looked like a strike from up here, but it's 1-1 nonetheless. Broadcast coverage also brought to you by Frank's Lounge, Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, Buffalo Wild Wings, Dakota Fins and Feathers, and Play It Again Sports, supporting the Stars, Comets, Astros, Rockets teams and broadcasts here in 2026. Bouncing ball to Carter Cohn. He mishandles it at first, and as a result, I'm going to go ahead and hand that in as an error. Had he picked that up the first time, he probably would have thrown out Mathiasen. So we're going to go with the error there on the second baseman. And that will bring up Colby Hansen. Colby Hansen likes right center field on his spray chart. He does have a home run to left. That one came last season in I believe it was the opening game against Grand Forks, if memory serves me correctly. And that'll be a base hit into left field. And rounding second into third is Mathiasen. He'll slide in head first, and it's going to be a double for Colby Hansen. 2 runners on scoring position on a double by Colby Hansen to left field, bringing in Gus Pankratz to the plate. So Gus Pankratz will have a chance to potentially put the first runs of the game in on this scoreboard today. Broadcast coverage also brought to you by Century Builders, Kingpins, and DMN Industries for continuing to thank you for your continuing support Fargo Post 400 baseball in 2026. One away, runners on second and third. Gus Pankratz, the batter. Harper delivers. This one pops straight up and right onto the roof of the press box here. That'll be good for strike one. 10 minutes into the ball game now. 10 pitches for Harper. 7 of those have been filed into the strike category. This is pitch number 11. And a fastball down the middle for strike two. Fouled away and a strike. One away. Mason Sinner is on deck. And a hard hit ball to the shortstop. He will pick it up, fire it over, and that will keep the runners put at their original bases. It'll be a 6-3 ground out, and that'll bring us to Mason Sinner.
Number 5, designated hitter, Mason Sinner.
So now 2 outs with 2 runners on, and Sinner 4 for 8, batting .500 in 2026 on Magnitude Sports. All 4 of his hits to center field. And that one's going to center field as well. It'll bounce a couple times. They'll bring in Kane Mathiasen from third. They'll pump the brakes on Hansen and up to second. And it's back into center field. And now here comes Colby Hansen. So it's going to be an RBI single, so a base hit and an error on that play there. And now it is all of a sudden 2-0 Stars.
Single by Sinner brings home 2. Now batting catcher number 18, Jacob Klinsky.
So after that's all said and done, a runner on second with 2 away and a 2-0 lead. 2 runs on 2 hits on 2 Lincoln errors now. And it's Jacob Klinsky at the plate. 1 ball, no strike to Klinsky, and here's the 1-0 delivery. Swung on, fouled back to even up the count at 1-1. Klinsky 2 for 6 in 2026 with a hit to left field and an infield single. 1-1. 1-1 is sent into the netting. Alex Christopherson could potentially be the next batter here for the Stars, if Klinsky can find himself a base hit. Mason Sinner standing on second, and that one will be drilled foul. And we'll stay right where we're at 1-2. Stars 4-4 overall, 1-3 on the road. All 4 of those road games have been played right here on this field. They have now, with the 2 runs included in this game, they've outscored their opponents 29-27. And they've been outscored on the road 15-22. They're trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. They're 2-3 in their last 5. 2 balls and 2 strikes now here to Klinsky with Sinner on second and 2 away. Harper will set, wind, and deliver high for ball 3 and a full count. Stars come into the Omaha tournament on a 5-game winning streak, or no, a 4-game winning streak, and then they defeat Rapid City in walk-off style, 4-3, and then they lose the next 3, 5-6, 4-5, and then this morning 0-8 to Rapid City as they would get their revenge win on the Stars. That one's fouled off, and we'll stay and do the payoff pitch a second time around. The 7th pitch of the at-bat here for Klinsky. As Hunter Newkirk, the catcher, grabs a couple new baseballs from his dugout for the umpire. Payoff pitch number 2 as Harper leans in, gets the signal here from Newkirk. He'll come set, take a quick glance at second base, and from the belt, wind and deliver. Swing and a miss, and he got him, and that'll be a strikeout. They will leave one on base, and that will take care of business here in the first inning of play. Stars get 2 across, 2 runs on 3 hits. Check that, 2 runs on 2 hits and 2 errors for the Judd brothers, and we'll be back with the second inning of play right after this. Stay tuned.
Hungry? Get to Vic's for Hamburger Happy Hour. Monday through Friday from 4 to 7 p.m. Get a delicious burger and fries for just $6.50. The kitchen is always cooking at Vic's. We serve up breakfast every day from 9 a.m. to noon, and we're open 365 days a year from 9 a.m. all the way until 2 a.m. Plus, catch regular happy hour every Thursday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and join us for bingo 5 days a week. Come hungry to Vic's, located at 1608 Main Avenue Southeast in Moorhead.
It's time for an oil change. You want service that's fast and trustworthy. Grease Monkey's certified technicians get you in and out in about 15 minutes, plus a complimentary 16-point safety check. No pressure, no surprises, just honest, manufacturer-recommended service. While we work, step out of the heat and relax in our air-conditioned lobby with a cold refreshment. Visit your local Grease Monkey for a quick, professional oil change you can feel good about.
Welcome back. Top of the second. It'll be the 5, 6, and 7 batters for Lincoln Judd brothers in their black jerseys with powder blue jersey numbers and batting hats. Stars in their white jerseys with white tops. Don't wear those too often, but they look really good when they do wear them. Once again, broadcast coverage also brought to you by Vic's Lounge, J. Dietz Construction, Valley Service, Hogue Diesel Service and Truck Repair, and Bell Bank, supporting Post 400 baseball here in 2026.
Shortstop number 11, Drew Van Dyke.
Someone was asking in the chat if we were going to broadcast the Carpetland Rugs game. I know who you're talking about, but no. Unless somebody from that wants us to, then we could make an arrangement, but right now we're only contracted to do the Fargo Post 400 Stars. Drew Van Dyke is the batter. No balls and 1 strike. And that one will miss for a ball. 1-1. That one will skip off the turf for ball number 2. Once again, Drew Van Dyke is the batter. Hunter Newkirk and Hudson McClatchy will be the other 2 batters. We see this inning here for the Lincoln Judd brothers. And that is in for strike number 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. And a hard hit ball that'll find the 5-6 gap into left field. Base hit for Drew Van Dyke and a runner on. And that'll bring up Hunter Newkirk.
Catcher number 4, Hunter Newkirk.
Ty Thingvold is about to toss pitch number 20. He's on 19 pitches so far. And we're 19 minutes into the ball game. Takes a look at Van Dyke on first and delivers a pitch a little high for a ball, 1-0. So an even split, 10-10 on the 20 pitches. And the 1-0, check swing, did he go? And they'll appeal to the other umpire, and the other umpire says no. It'll be ball 2. And he'll swing in that one, push it foul, and now it's 2-1. Once again, Thingvold pitching, Klinsky catching, Hansen first, Bjornsson second, Oshner short, Dahl at third. The outfield after the 2-1, and it's inside 3-1. Christopherson left, Mathiasen center, Pankratz right. 20 minutes into the ball game. Newkirk batting, McClatchy on deck with Sims to potentially follow. Nobody out here, and the pickoff attempt on Drew Van Dyke is not there in time, and he's back in time. 3-1 still the count here to Hunter Newkirk. And that one will walk him. Hudson McClatchy.
Brings up third baseman number 2, Zeke Arizola.
According to my roster, it's Hudson McClatchy. I'll need to take a look at the lineup card. He was number 2 yesterday anyway, so unless they switch jerseys. And he's swinging a miss for a strike, 0-1. Swinging a miss, strike 2. Yeah, they must have switched jersey numbers yesterday. Either that or I put it in wrong. So it is Zeke Arizola who is the batter. So my apologies on that. He was number 18 yesterday, as I look back at the stats from yesterday. So switching from 18 to 2, I guess. And that one's off the mitt. And coming in from third is Drew Van Dyke. And Lincoln is on the board. It's 2-1.
Van Dyke scores on the wild pitch.
All right, 2-2 to Zeke Arizola and make it 3-2 in a full count. And I got everything sorted out in our scorebook here. And he'll walk him as well. So runners on the corners now.
Strikeout brings up right fielder number 7, Colton Sims.
Colton Sims now 1 ball and no strike. 24 minutes into the game. Runners on the corners, or check that. Runner on third. And a quick visit to the mound. Once again, broadcast coverage brought to you by Frank's Lounge, Doolittle's Wood Fire Grill, Buffalo Wild Wings, Dakota Fins and Feathers, Play It Again Sports. Thanks so much for your continuing support of Fargo Post 400 here in 2026. Just some of our amazing sponsors. Back to action now. Coltonson steps in with a 2 balls, no strike count here after the conference at the mound. And now it's outside for 3 balls and no strikes. And Ty Thingvold getting on the wrong side of the ball strike split here on his first ever start for the Fargo Post 400 Stars. And he'll walk another batter. And now we'll have runners on the corners.
Walk by Sims brings up first baseman number 15, Gavin.
And coach hesitated, then stepped out, then stepped back in, then he stepped back out, and now he stepped back in again. So he's probably letting things soak in his mind here and figuring out what he wants to do here. Thingvold will take a look at Sims, and the runner will go, and the throw to second will be on 1 hop and not there. And now Colton Sims will steal second base, and now 2 runners are in scoring position here in a 2-1 ball game, and a base hit could potentially give Lincoln the lead. And that's a high fly ball to right field. Pankratz is underneath it, and that will take care of out number 2. Tagging on third is Hunter Newkirk. He scores. We have a tie ball game.
Sacrifice fly by Danny brings home a run. Back to the top of the order. Left fielder number 1, Marshawn Jefferson.
Marshawn Jefferson, as we return to the top of the order, he'd fly out to Christopherson in left field last time he was at the plate. 27 minutes and 38 pitches to get through the first 9 batters here for Thingvold and the Stars. Thingvold will step off, forcing Sims to touch up on second base. And there's a strike. And it's 0-1 here. Runner will go, and the pitch by Klinsky will be mishandled, and he will not be able to make a throw to third as a result. And it'll go into the books as ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And now it's ball 2. So 2 in the bottom of the first, and now 2 in the top of the second to give us a new ball game here, and that's another pitch outside. As I peek my head over at the Stars dugout, which is just off the third base side. Lincoln in the dugout on the opposite side. 3-1 the count. And he'll walk another batter. And coach stands up, but doesn't walk out to the mound just yet. He was sitting down and immediately stood up. Keep our eyes on that situation there. Runners on the corners now, and here comes Coach Fickner. He has decided that a mound visit is necessary here. As Thingvold, currently 43 pitches, 26 of them have been outside of the strike zone. And that's going to do it. Or I think, did Fickner hand out? Fickner only has one arm at the moment. I think something happened last night. His arm was not in a sling during yesterday's game. And so I'm not exactly sure what happened. I did talk to him, but I didn't ask him about his arm because I figured figured it wasn't of high importance, but it appeared as if he asked for the ball. But it looks like Thingvold's going to stay on the mound here. And a little bit of a pep talk. Looks like the umpire was curious about his arm. So now the umpire knows more than I do, which I suppose is fair because I've called a bunch of strikes that umpires have called balls over the years, so we're even now. Barrett Bott 0 for 1 with a flyout. Popped right up to the pitcher last time he was at the plate. And that ball nearly hit. Did he get him? He did. He got him at third base, and that'll be the third out. So they'll strand one on base as they get the tag out at third on Colton Sims. 2-5 on the throw out at third, and that brings us to batters 7, 8, 9. We'll see Alex Christofferson, Jack Bjornsson, and Peyton Oshner, and Grayson Harper will toss pitch 22 when we return after this. Stay tuned. Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Century Builders' integrity isn't just a word, it's how we do business. Built on a foundation of hard work, accountability, and small-town values, we've earned our reputation by delivering quality construction projects across the Northern Plains. From commercial steel and post-frame buildings to innovative data center facilities, our experienced team combines craftsmanship, innovation, and attention to detail in every project. At Century Builders, we're committed to making your building experience seamless from start to finish. Century Builders, building with integrity, delivering excellence.
Welcome back. Home half of 2 or 33 minutes in. Pitch 22 from Grayson Harper coming up right here. And it's against Alex Christofferson. And that pitch is high for ball 1. Christofferson, Bjornsson, Oshner. It's the 7, 8, 9 batters to start things off here in the bottom half of 2. And this is a ground ball out towards Van Dyke. He'll pick it up, fire it over into the glove of Danny for the 6-3 ground out. And I'll bring up Jack Bjornsson now.
Second baseman, number 1, Jack Bjornsson.
And this one, a 1 bouncer to short, and we'll have back-to-back 6-3 ground outs here.
Ground out by Bjornsson brings up shortstop number 13,
Peyton Oshner, the batter now here, as it's 2 up, 2 down for the Stars. And there's a strike, 0-1. Strike 2. Curveball snuck in over the inside corner of the plate there from Harper. And Oshner finds himself down 0-2. Swung on and a bouncing ball to third. Arizola will pick it up, fire it over to Danny. That's a 5-3, a 6-3, a 6-3, and a 5-3 for a 1-2-3 inning. Barrett Bott, Carter Cohn, Dawson Gerber. It's the 2-3-4 batters for the Lincoln Judd brothers in the top of the third when we return after this. Stay tuned.
Just off 52nd Avenue South in Prairie Grove is your neighborhood South Fargo spot, Frank's Lounge. Frank's Lounge offers a fun, comfortable atmosphere and daily food specials you can view right as you walk in. Kristen says,
Love Frank's, our go-to place when we have company get-togethers, and always get the best service. We would definitely recommend. We love Frank's Lounge.
Frank's Lounge is open daily, and kids, when accompanied by an adult, are welcome all day, Sunday through Tuesday, and until 3:30 p.m. the rest of the week. Don't forget to take home a Frank's Lounge t-shirt or hat. Frank's Lounge, 2640 52nd Avenue South in Fargo. Stop in tonight.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
All right, welcome back. Top of the third, we have a 2-2 ball game here. 2 runs on 1 hit for Lincoln, 2 runs on 2 hits for Fargo. The Judd brothers have committed 2 errors. The Stars have committed 1 error. And 2 runners left on base for Lincoln, 1 runner left on base for the Stars. And a high fly ball right field, that could be trouble. That is going back, and that is a solo home run for Barrett Bott. And the Judd brothers will take the lead at 3-2.
Start the top of the third.
333 feet approximately to that right field wall. And he blasted it over the fence, no problem. Gus Pankratz looked up and then looked behind him and didn't move because he knew that there was nothing he could do about it. Looks like the shortstop, Peyton Oshner, is going to the dugout. And we'll have a new shortstop come in. Let me take a peek here. Looked like he had something to do with his glove. It's going to be Max Ammerman taking over at shortstop for reasons unknown at this time. If we get an update, I'll certainly pass it along to you. Carter Cohn 0 for 0. He was walked last time he was at the plate. And that pitch is high and in for ball 1. So Thingvold still on the mound here. He's given up 3 earned runs. Or I take that back, 2 earned runs. One of those runs came in on a wild pitch. Two and 0. 2-1. Nice pitch there from Thingvold. Thingvold, one of 4 players for the Fargo Post 400 Comets who made the trip down to Omaha to play for the Stars as they get some experience at the AA level, which will only help them moving forward. Fouled away, 2 balls and 2 strikes now here. So it's a good way to look at it here. These are non-conference games, so win or lose, you get the experience against some good baseball clubs. That is the equivalent of a bunt. It was a full swing by Carter Cohn that went off the bottom middle barrel of the bat right into the dirt and off to left field. So it almost looked like a full swing bunt, and he'll get himself a single out of that. strike one. And now with that pitch there, Thingvold's at 51 pitches, just eclipsed the half-century mark. As the next pitch will be pitch 52, according to my numbers. Dawson Gerber is the batter, 0 for 1. Thrown out on a 2-3 completion of a drop third strike last time he was at the plate. He'll duck down, take ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count now here to Dawson Gerber. Thingvold staring down Cone on first, and he'll deliver. Swung on a bouncing ball out towards short. Ammerman thought he was going to pick it up. I'm not sure if he thought Dahl was going after it or what, but I'm going to be unkind and put that in as an error. So both teams have a pair of errors now. If I was wrong, I apologize, but at this level of baseball, you should be able to do a little bit better than that, so I think error is fair. And this one popped up, and now Gus Pankratz will get underneath this one and make the catch. Runner will tag on second, and to third, he'll be close. He slides in safely. So runners on the corners now. Hunter Newkirk, 0 for 0. He was walked last time he was at the plate. Pickoff attempt. Gerber wasn't too far off. It was an easy step back for him. Pitch 55 coming up for Thingvold. Ball 1 to Newkirk. So the Stars will have one more game tomorrow at Fricky Field in Papillion, and then they'll have a couple days off and get back to conference action against the Mandan Chiefs on, I believe it's Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. And that ball will go into center field. That will allow Carter Cone to come in and score. The throw to third is not in time. Dawson Gerber, and it is now a 4-2 game. One ball, 1 strike here to Newkirk. Make that 1-2. There is 1 out. I'll see if I can work on that, Jim. I read your comment on the chat right now. I'll let that one simmer in my head and come back after the commercial break and give you a response. 3 balls and 2 strikes to count now here to Newkirk. And that'll be a walk. That is the 6th walk issued by Thingvold, and here comes Coach Fichtner, and I have a suspicion that's going to be it. We're going to take a break, and we'll tell you what happens when we return from that break. Stay tuned.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport, and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
When it's time for an oil change, you want service that's fast and trustworthy. Grease Monkey's certified technicians get you in and out in about 15 minutes, plus a complimentary 16-point safety check. No pressure, no surprises, just honest, manufacturer-recommended service. While we work, step out of the heat and relax in our air-conditioned lobby with a cold refreshment. Visit your local Grease Monkey for a quick, professional oil change you can feel good about.
All right, welcome back. We're in the top of the third. Runners on the corners. Check that. Runners on first and second. We'll find out when the runners return to base. I may have... But Michael Essex will be the new pitcher here for the Stars. Ty Thingvold is at 60 pitches, 33 balls, 27 strikes. Allowed 4 runs on 3 hits. And left and stranded 2 on base. Thingvold will be responsible for Gerber and Newkirk should they come across the plate and score before we can close the book on him. So now be Michael Essex taking on Zeke Arizola. Arizola was walked by Thingvold his last time at the plate. And strike 1 from Essex. So far so good for Michael Essex. And now a rundown here between first and second. The throw back home, tag applied, and he's out. And a little trick play there, and they will allow Newkirk to get to second.
Trying to advance home.
So 2 outs, runner on second now. So there were runners on the corners. So I'll go 1, 4, 3, 4, 2 on the tag out at home, if I remembered all those plays correctly. And Essex couldn't get that one to break. It was close, but it's 1-1. So now Thingvold's only responsible for Newkirk. Should he come in? 2-1 here to Arizola. Three and 1. Essex, another one of the Comets who came up to Omaha with the Stars. He got a couple at bats yesterday, and now he gets his chance to shine on the mound. Essex, an excellent player for the Fargo Post 400 Comets. He walks Arizola here, though.
Walk by Arizola brings up right fielder number 7, Colton Sims.
And Colton Sims was also walked by Thingvold last time he was at the plate. And we're 50 minutes into the ball game now. Stars won 4-3 over Rapid City. Then they lost 5-6 to Millard South. And then they lost 4-5 to Gretna. And then they lost 0-8 this morning against Rapid City. So this morning's loss was the only game that resulted in more than a 1-run difference. Right now it's a 2-run difference. That one will break. How, I'm not sure, but it did. And it's 0-2. Pitches Be Crazy is the sign that Mandy's of FargoND.com sells. You can buy that on her website, and it's even blue and red, like the Fargo Post 400 colors are. 8 pitches for Essex, 4 balls and 4 strikes. Yeah, I think Coach Bryant's coming out asking the umpire, "Are you sure that was strike 2?" Because I had an 0-2 count prior to that strike. And now the two umpires are going to get together. It'll either be a 1-2 count or a strikeout. I think. Yep, it'll be a strikeout. Yep, it'll be a strikeout. That's what I thought. The scoreboard showed 1 and 2. And I think that may have confused a few people, but all 2 other sources had the 0-2 count. And we will go to the end of the third now, or the bottom half of the third, with the top of the order. Ethan Dahl, Kane Mathiasen, and Kobe Hansen kicking things off when we return from the break here on Magnitude Sports.
Fargo Post 400 would like to thank these additional sponsors for supporting our Legion baseball program. Bell Bank, member FDIC. Valley Service of Fargo. Legacy Plumbing. D&M Industries. And Buffalo Wild Wings.
When it's time for an oil change, you want service that's fast and trustworthy. Grease Monkey's certified technicians get you in and out in about 15 minutes, plus a complimentary 16-point safety check. No pressure, no surprises, just honest, manufacturer-recommended service. While we work, step out of the heat and relax in our air-conditioned lobby with a cold refreshment. Visit your local Grease Monkey for a quick, professional oil change you can feel good about.
Hungry? Get to Vic's for Hamburger Happy Hour. Monday through Friday from 4 to 7 p.m. Get a delicious burger and fries for just $6.50. The kitchen is always cooking at Vic's. We serve up breakfast every day from 9 a.m. to noon, and we're open 365 days a year from 9 a.m. all the way until 2 a.m. Plus, catch regular happy hour every Thursday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and join us for bingo 5 days a week. Come hungry to Vic's, located at 1608 Main Avenue Southeast in Moorhead.
Jim, so what I was talking about was Coach Fickner. His arm is in a sling, and I think it happened yesterday because his arm was not in a sling yesterday. So, and I didn't ask him what happened, but then the umpire a couple innings ago must have asked him. And I still don't know. So that one's punched up and out of play. Ethan Dahl, 0 for 1, fly out to right center field last time he was at the plate. And that'll miss for ball 2. Ball strike, fouled away, ball on the pitches so far here between Harper and Ethan Dahl. And that'll walk him. So Ethan Dahl gets on base via a walk, brings up Kane Mathiasen.
Walk by Dahl brings up center fielder number 3, Kane Mathiasen.
Mathiasen reached on an error, charged as a second baseman last time he was at the plate. Stars find themselves down 4-2. It was tied 2-2, and then the solo home run to right and a run scored on an error gives the Lincoln Judd Brothers a 4-2 advantage as strike one comes in there. Colby Hansen on deck. Grayson Harper with 38 pitches right now. No, check that. I have him at 34. And that would now be pitch 35. And a pickoff attempt, and that one is not back in time. And that one's low and into the dirt. And that one's fouled off, and we'll be at a 2-2 count. Ethan Dahl, the runner on first. Colby Hansen, the batter on deck. Or, I'm sorry, Kay Mathiasen, the batter on deck is Colby Hansen. And the 2-2. Swung on, ground ball out towards Van Dyke. He'll step on the bag, fire it over, and they're going to call him out. It is a 6-6-3 double play. And that goes from a no to 2 outs and takes all the base runners off for Colby Hansen.
Colby Hansen.
Colby Hansen doubled the left field. He also got an RBI off that double last time he was at the plate. That was back in the first inning. That one will be low for a ball, and it's 1-0 now here to Colby Hansen. Gus Pankratz moves into the on-deck circle, and pitch 40 coming up here for Grayson Harper. Harper will come set from the belt, wind and deliver, and it's low for ball 2. 2-0. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Frank's Lounge, Doolittle's Woodfire Grill, Buffalo Wild Wings, Dakota Fins and Feathers, and Play It Against Sports, supporting Post 400 baseball here in 2026. Certainly appreciate their support. And that's just some of our many sponsors that we appreciate. 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 2-0 delivery. Swung on, missed, 2-1. 3 minutes in front of the 1 hour mark of the ball game here at Gretna East High School. Last check, it was 74. I haven't checked it since. I'm guessing it's gone up 1 or 2 degrees since then. Miss outside for ball 3. And the 3-1. Swung on, popped up, going to center field. Baird Bott backing up, and he makes the catch, and that will do it for the 3rd inning. Nine, 1, and 2 due up for the Judd brothers. When we return after the break, stay tuned.
It's time for an oil change. You want service that's fast and trustworthy. Grease Monkey's certified technicians get you in and out in about 15 minutes, plus a complimentary 16-point safety check. No pressure, no surprises, just honest, manufacturer-recommended service. While we work, step out of the heat and relax in our air-conditioned lobby with a cold refreshment. Visit your local Grease Monkey for a quick, professional oil change you can feel good about.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more. Welcome back. 4-2 Lincoln here in the top of the 4th. Michael Essex continues on the mound. He has 8 pitches. He'll toss pitch number 9 to start this 4th inning of play. It's his 2nd inning of work, and he'll start it off facing off against Gavin Danny. 0 for 0, got an RBI on a sac fly to right field last time he was at the plate. And the pitch from Essex, and that will be just past a diving Max Ammerman into center field. Good for a base hit.
Left fielder, number 1.
And now back to the top of the order here, Marshawn Jefferson, the batter. 0 for 1, fly out to left, and he was walked last time he was at the plate. Essex with the pitch, looking to square up, and Klinsky quick to be ready to fire, and it was quick enough to hold Danny at first base, and the pitch comes across for ball 1. Barrett Bott on deck. Potentially see Carter Cohen this inning as well. Here's the 1-0 from Essex, and that just missed on the inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Once again, Century Builders, Kingpins, and D&M Industries supporting Post 400 baseball as well here in 2026. 2-0 outside, 3-0. So Essex now falling behind in the ball strike count. 7 balls to 5 strikes on 12 pitches so far. And a 3-0 count here to Jefferson. There is strike 1, maybe not. I guess it's a walk. Might have been just below the knees there. It was down the middle of the plate, but a little bit low. And now Barrett Bott will be the batter.
Brings up number 17, center fielder Barrett Bott.
Barrett Bott, he popped out to the catcher on a direct, straight-up shot at home plate there. Last time he was up, he knocked the solo home run over the right field fence. And that was against Thingvold. It's his first plate appearance against Essex. And that one will hit the outside edge for strike 1. Essex will check the runner on second and deliver. Tried to hit the outside edge again and missed. It's 1-1. You bet, Jim. You're welcome for that update. So he's gone for the same pitch 3 times in a row, and he's got himself a 2-1 count here on Barrett Bott. See if he tries that again or not. Once again, runners on first and second here for the Judd brothers. And the windup in the delivery. And swung on, popped up, going to right field. Gus Pankratz running after it. And he will have the catch, and the runners will retreat to their original bases.
Fly out by Bott brings up second baseman number 3, Carter Cohn.
So 1 away, Carter Cohn now 1 for 1 with a walk and he had that unique single. It was a full swing that ended up looking like a bunt down the third base line. That was last time he was up. This is also his first plate appearance against Essex. And once again, Essex goes for that inside edge. And it's 1-0. Cannot get it to break. He just needs to break another millimeter. And there you go. Goes for the outside edge, and it doesn't break to the outside, and that evens up the count at 1-1. So if the inside edge isn't working for him, maybe the outside edge will. We'll see where he goes with this pitch here. 1-1. It goes back to the inside. That one's lifted up high. If it's fair, it's trouble. And it is not in fair play. It did bounce over the fence. I thought it might have had a little bit to go. It's 325 down that left field line. He shot that one about 324. And that is just a little bit high, ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes. This one going up towards left center field. Christofferson could be there. Actually, it's going to be closer to Mathiasen. Mathiasen will throw it back into Ammerman to hold the runners at first and second, 2 away.
Fly by Cohn brings up designated hitter number 16, Dawson Gerber.
Dawson Gerber 0 for 2, tagged out on a drop third strike, then reached base on an error charge of the shortstop on his 2 trips to the plate, and he'll face Essex for the first time. We're an hour and 5 minutes into the ball game now. And the pitch, strike 1. Drew Van Dyke would potentially be the next batter here for Lincoln if Gerber can reach base. Here's the 0-1. Goes for that inside edge again, and he misses again. He likes that pitch. It's very apparent. It's just not working for him at the moment. He's got to work on a couple of occasions, but... And this one, ground ball that will get through the 5-6 hole into left field. And that will load the bases on a base hit single. So to update, Gavin Danny on third, Marshawn Jefferson on second, Dawson Gerber, the runner, on first, and now bring up Drew Van Dyke. Drew Van Dyke's 1 for 2, singled to about the same spot Gerber just hit the ball to a moment ago. And then his last time up, he would fly out to the right fielder, Gus Pankratz. Essex delivers right down the middle, popped up. Hansen has it for the out, and that will strand all 3 runners on base. And it remains 4-2 as we go to the middle of the 4th, an hour and 7 minutes into the ball game. And after the pop-up, that will bring us to 4, 5, and 6. It's the meat of the order, the middle of the order for the Stars. Pankratz, Sinner, and Klinsky. When we return after this, stay tuned.
Century Builders' integrity isn't just a word, it's how we do business. Built on a foundation of hard work, accountability, and small-town values, we've earned our reputation by delivering quality construction projects across the Northern Plains. From commercial steel and post-frame buildings to innovative data center facilities, our experienced team combines craftsmanship, innovation, and attention to detail in every project. At Century Builders, we're committed to making your building experience seamless from start to finish. Century Builders, building with integrity, delivering excellence.
When your truck is down, your business is down. That's why drivers across North Dakota and Minnesota trust Hogue Diesel Service in West Fargo. DOT certified in both states. From oil changes to full overhauls, Hogue Diesel Service handles complete truck and trailer repair on all makes and models, heavy and medium duty. Need on-site repair, computer diagnostics, pickup and delivery, 24-hour service? They do that too. Call Hogue Diesel Service today at 701-532-0203. That's 701-532-0203. Hogue Diesel Service LLC, 907 2nd Avenue West in West Fargo.
All right, 4-2 in favor of Lincoln here as we move into the bottom of the 4th. 4, 5, and 6 batters for the Stars. Pankratz will lead it off. We'll see Sinner and Klinsky this inning as well.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th for the Stars, right fielder, number 11, Gus Pankratz.
Pankratz grounded out to Van Dyke, the shortstop, on a 6-3. That was part of the inning where it went 6-3, 6-3, 5-3 on a 1-2-3 inning. We'll see if they can avoid that this time around. First pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1 now here to Gus Pankratz. Once again, Mason Sinner is on deck. We're an hour and 10 minutes into the ball game now. And Harper will come set, look around at his teammates, and deliver. And that one ripped into left field, but it drops foul just a little bit. And it's good for strike number 2. If he would have held up on his swing just a split second, that would have been a double into the corner there. But he went just a hair too early. And that one's a little high, and a good eye there from Pankratz to not swing on that one. Once again, he's 0 for 1, grounded out to the shortstop last time he's up. Harper with a 1-2. Swung on, fouled back. Will stay at 1-2. Strike, foul, ball, foul in that order so far here on the 4 pitches to Pankratz. And Grayson Harper will lean in, get the signal here from the catcher, Newkirk. He'll come set From the belt, winds and delivers. Swing and a miss. And that is strikeout for out number 1. Mason Sinner, the batter now.
Strikeout brings up designated hitter number 5, Mason Sinner.
Mason Sinner will set up from the left side here. He got a double into center field last time he was at the plate. And that one's low for a ball, 1-0. This is pitch number 50 for Harper, and he delivers. High for ball 18. It's on 50 pitches, 18 balls and 32 strikes. Once again, a strike is anything that's not a ball or a hit by a pitch, in case you didn't know that. And there's ball 3. And the 3-0 pitch. And he will get a low strike at the knees there. And he got jammed up, or did he get hit, or was it ball 4? They appeal to the first base umpire, and the first base umpire said that it should be a strike. I don't know if he fouled it away or if he got hit or if it hit the bat when he got twisted there, but whatever it is, it's strike 2. So he'll have another chance here on a full count and a payoff pitch coming up for Harper. Harper will lean in, come set, wind and deliver. Payoff pitch is high, and now he'll walk him. Now bring up Jacob Klinsky now.
Walk by Saint brings up catcher number 18, Jacob Klinsky.
Two runs in the bottom of the first for the Stars. 2 runs in the top of the second and top of the third for the Lincoln Judd brothers. Lincoln's left 7 on base. Fargo's left 1 on base so far here in this contest. That one's popped up. I didn't see where it went, but it must have went out of play. Once again, the Stars will play at Papillion at Fricky Field tomorrow. It's the same field that they played their final game in Omaha at last season, too. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And this year, I know how to pronounce it. So the emphasis was on the middle syllable, pill, Papillion. 0-2. Runner goes, and that will be dropped at the plate there, and that will be a stolen base for Mason Sinner. And that's high for a ball, 1-2. Two and two, excuse me. I forgot to record the previous pitch. High fly ball, left field, going deep. Jefferson running back, and he will watch it go over the wall. It's a 2-run smash for Jacob Klinsky. And the Stars have tied this game up.
Brings home 2.
have a new ball game. 2-run smash to left. That's the second home run of the game, one for each team now. And Jacob Klinsky becomes the third Stars player to hit a home run this season. And that one's bunted right back to Harper. He cannot pick it up. Leaning error on that. We'll see if the scoreboard agrees with me. And they do.
Error brings up second baseman number 1, Jack Bjornsson.
4-4 on the 2-run home run by Jacob Klinsky. On the pickoff attempt there on Alex Christofferson is unsuccessful. Jack Bjornsson, the batter now. That one's high. Christofferson had a semi-large lead there. And another pickoff attempt, and he's back in time. Able to slide underneath the tag there as Harper tossed it over to Danny at first base. Still 1-0 here to Bjornsson. Bjornsson 0 for 1 with a ground out. The ground out was to the shortstop. And this one will be a strike and a stolen base for Christofferson. At least I believe it'll be a strike, and it will be. So now the go-ahead run is in scoring position here for the Stars. And Christofferson has some speed. Harper's going to want to be careful and keep his eye on him. He's going to go for third again, and now Christofferson's going to get caught in a rundown. That's 1-5-6 on the tag out. One 6-5-6 on the tag out, excuse me. And Jack Bjornsson will continue his at-bat here with nobody on base. It's 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs now. Swing and a miss, and strike 2. Pitch 64 from Harper will put an end to inning number 4.
2 runs on 1 hit and 0 errors.
It's a new ball game thanks to the bat of Jacob Klinsky. We have a 4-4 game going into the 5th. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 batters, Newkirk, Arizola, and Sims for the Judd brothers when we return after this. Stay tuned.
The Midwest elements are relentless. Is your home ready? At J. Deeds Construction, we've been serving the FM community since 2003. As a proud member of the Building Industry Association, formerly known as Home Builders Association, we specialize in roofing, siding, custom decks, and seamless gutters built for maximum durability. Plus, we offer free seamless gutters with every roof or siding project. Call 701-367-1175 or visit buildwithjdc.com. J. Deeds Construction. If you can dream it, we can build it.
Looking for something handmade, unique, and full of personality? Mandy's of FargoND.com features creative gifts, home decor, accessories, and more. All inspired by family, creativity, and made with heart. Browse dozens of handmade creations, request custom colors or designs, and sign up for the newsletter. Visit Mandy'sOfFargoND.com and discover something new today. Mandy'sOfFargoND.com. Handmade, a little weird, totally wonderful.
Fargo Post 400 would like to thank these additional sponsors for supporting our Legion baseball program. Bell Bank, member FDIC. Valley Service of Fargo. Legacy Plumbing. D&M Industries. And Buffalo Wild Wings.
All right, Hunter Newkirk, the batter. And the first pitch is going to miss inside for a ball, 1-0. Newkirk 0 for 0. He's been to the plate twice. He's been walked both times. Both times by Ty Thingvold. And now a fly ball center field. Kane Mathiasen running to his left, and he makes the grab. Out number 1. 2 pitches in and out.
Fly out by Newkirk.
Now bring up Zeke Arizola.
Third baseman, number 2, Zeke Arizola.
Zeke Arizola has also been to the plate twice and also been walked both times. And also both times by Thingvold. And he gets another strike on the inside edge. He's been working that inside edge a lot since he came on the mound a couple innings ago, and finally got another strike, and then it just doesn't break all the time. And he's lucky he hasn't hit a couple batters with those pitches. And this one popped up, and it will not be playable. Bounce off the roof of the Lincoln dugout. Good for strike 2. Essex lost his hat for a moment. Had to pick it up and readjust it. Colton Sims is on deck, 1 away. So we'll see him for sure. Swing and a miss and a strikeout. That's out number 2.
Strikeout by Arizola brings up right fielder number 7, Colton Sims.
Colton Sims 0 for 1. He was walked by Thingvold. He struck out swinging against Essex. And there's a strike. 0-1. 2 away, Gavin Downey's on deck. He would be the next batter if Colton Sims can reach base. And the 0-1 delivery from Essex will be ball 1. One delivery right down the middle for strike 2. Right at knee level. Any lower, it would have been ball 2. 1 hour and 22 minutes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Basically, 122 and 122. Hard hit ball to third. Nice grab there by Ethan Dahl. He fires it across. His foot came off the bag, and Colton Sims will be safe. Gavin Danny, 1 for 1, sac fly and a single.
Now batting number 15, first baseman Gavin Danny.
Gavin Danny, 1 for 1. He's got an RBI on a sac fly to right field. And last time he would single into center field. And that one is fouled away for a strike. So strike 2, the count now here. 0-2 to Gavin Danny. Marshawn Jefferson's the top of the order. He's on deck if this inning continues. And that one's missing outside for a ball, 1-2. Once again, broadcast coverage of today's game and all season long, brought to you in part by Mandy's of FargoND.com, Grease Monkey, Sweet Shots, and Legacy Plumbing, supporting Stars, Comets, Astros, and Rockets broadcasts and the programs in 2026. Certainly appreciate your support. 2 balls and 2 strikes now here to Gavin Danny. Strike fouled away and a pair of balls after that. 1 runner on. That runner on is Colton Sims on first. Essex comes set and delivers, and the runner takes off, and that one's fouled away. We'll stay at 2-2, and Sims will trek back to first. Essex takes a quick peek at first and delivers. And that one's fouled back, and we'll stay at 2-2 once again. Gavin Danny has fouled off 3 of the 6 pitches he has faced so far. One hour and 25 minutes into the game now. Runner goes, and that's fouled off again as well. He's fouled off 4 of 7. He's fouled off the last 3 in a row. Strike, fall, ball, ball, foul, foul, foul in that order. And Essex delivers again. And this time it is a fair ball, a base hit into right field. Rounding second is Colton Sims. He'll pull into the station at third, and runners are on the corners. It's a base hit single for Gavin Danny.
Brings up left fielder number 1, Marshawn Jefferson.
Back to the top of the order now with Jefferson. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out and a pair of walks after that. One of those 2 walks issued by Michael Essex. And we'll get some new baseballs here for the umpires. Umpire went to the other dugout, and Tucker Cozen kind enough to bring out a couple baseballs for the umpire. Pitch from Essex is outside for ball 1. Once again, a fly out to left, a walk and a walk. One walk issued by Thingvold, the other walk issued by Essex. And that's ball 2. Colton Sims on third, Gavin Danny on first, 2 away. It's a big moment here for Essex and the Stars. And he'll miss on the inside. And he's going to have to battle back from a 3-0 count now here. He'll have an opportunity to cash in his free strike coupon. And he does so. And now we'll see if Jefferson swings, if he likes the pitch that he sees. And he'll take strike 2. He didn't like it, but it was just high enough, just above the knees, to get the count full at 3-2. So from 3-0 to a payoff pitch. And here it comes. And he did not catch the edge, and he'll walk him, and that will load the bases on the walk, and that's 50 pitches for Essex. 22 balls, 28
Walk
strikes.
by Jefferson brings up center fielder number 17, Barrett Bott.
Barrett Bott had the home run 2 at-bats ago, and that's sandwiched by a pair of flyouts. Pop out to the catcher, then the home run, and then the flyout to Gus Pankratz in right. And now Klinsky sets up to the left side of the plate, and Essex catch the left edge for strike 1. 0-1. And 0-2. So he goes from throwing 3 balls to throwing 2 strikes, a ball, and 2 strikes. And he needs 1 more to get out of this bases loaded jam. And he'll be popped up. Is it playable? Running after it is Ethan Dahl, and it will drop. And neither Essex or Dahl could get there in time. I'm actually kind of impressed at the speed of Essex to get from the mound to there in that quick of time is pretty impressive. And he loses his hat in the process. Maybe need to adjust that band tighter just by 1 little clip or snap. Unless it's a fitted hat, then he just needs to get a size smaller, I guess. So it remains 0-2 after the fouled away pitch. Hour 30 now, time of the game. And the 0-2, he's gonna, oh, and he caught the edge. How about that? They'll strand all three on base,
on
and
one hit and one error.
he'll go down looking. It'll be Peyton Oshner, Ethan Dahl, and Kane Mathiasen, the due-up batters, pending many changes. We're going to return for the bottom of the fifth right after this. Stay tuned.
When your truck is down, your business is down. That's why drivers across North Dakota and Minnesota trust Hogue Diesel Service in West Fargo. DOT certified in both states. From oil changes to full overhauls, Hogue Diesel Service handles complete truck and trailer repair on all makes and models, heavy and medium duty. Need on-site repair, computer diagnostics, pickup and delivery, 24-hour service? They do that too. Call Hogue Diesel Service today at 701-532-0203. That's 701-532-0203. Hogue Diesel Service LLC, 907 2nd Avenue West in West Fargo.
Looking for the ultimate destination for fun? Welcome to Kingpins. From interactive hyperbowling on our 14 lanes to adrenaline-pumping laser tag and immersive escape rooms, the adventure never stops. Smash high scores in our massive arcade, then refuel at Barron's with our made-from-scratch menu. Whether it's a birthday, a company gathering, or just a night out, make your next event unforgettable. Book your lanes online. Call 701-532-BOWL. Or stop in and visit us at 3485 Jacks Way South in Fargo.
Welcome back. Bottom of the fifth. Max Ammerman, the shortstop, will make his first trip to the plate today.
Shortstop number 10, Max Ammerman.
We'll see Ethan Dahl and Kane Mathiasen. Amerson stepping into the number 9 slot in place of Peyton Oshner. He'll face pitch 65 from Grayson Harper, who continues on the mound here for his 5th inning of work. And his first pitch is a little high and in for a ball, 1-0. Ammerman is 3 for 7 on magnitude this year. All 3 of his hits have gone to right field. He'll check his swing, but it went too far, and it'll be a strike. 1-1 the count. Tie ball game thanks to the bat of Jacob Klinsky on a 2-run homer. And that one will be low for a ball. 2-1. That 2-run homer coming in the bottom of the 4th inning. No outs, 2 balls and a strike to Max Ammerman. And the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Ball strike, ball strike. Ball strike looking, ball strike swinging. Harper sets, winds, delivers the 2-2. Swung on, popped up, that's out of play. We'll stay at 2-2. Ball 3. And they'll walk him. Ball 4. Ethan Dahl, the batter now, as a return to the top of the order for the Stars.
Walk brings up number 9, third baseman Ethan Dahl.
71 pitches for Harper to get through the first 18 batters here for the Stars as we return to the top of the order for the 3rd time in this contest for Fargo Post 400. We're at 1 hour and 34 minutes time of the game. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Vic's Lounge, J. Dietz Construction, Valley Service, Hogue Diesel Service and Truck Repair, and Bell Bank member FDIC. Thanks so much for your continuing support of Fargo Post 400 in 2026. Certainly appreciate that. Of course, Vic's Lounge, Monday through Friday, 4 to 7. Burger and fries, $6.50. That's a pretty good deal for a pretty good burger. 1 ball and no strike here to Ethan Dahl. USA taking on Australia. That's coming up in about 30 minutes. World Cup action there. It's really the only matchup I care about is the USA ones, but the other ones are fun to chit-chat about too occasionally. 2-0 the count, and that will be 2-1. Max Ammerman, the runner on first. Ethan Dahl, the batter. Nobody out. 2-1. That one's through the legs of Hunter Newkirk. Max Ammerman will advance to second on a pass ball. And it'll be ball 3. No error on the play. They put one up on the scoreboard, but it's just a pass ball. And that'll be a walk. 2 runners on. And we'll have a visit to the mound here for Lincoln. And we'll see if that's it here for Harper or not. If it is, I have him at 76 pitches. And looks like it'll just be a pep talk, so we'll keep it here. Once again, broadcast coverage brought to you by our friends at Mandy's of FargoND.com, Grease Monkey, Sweet Shots, Legacy Plumbing, also Century Builders, Kingpins, and D&M Industries. Supporting Stars, Comets, Astros, and Rockets teams and broadcasts here in 2026. Certainly appreciate all of your support. Back to action now. Kane Mathiasen is the batter. 0 for 2, reached on an error and a ground out to the shortstop. And that's mishandled, and that is an error for sure, and that's going to bring in Max Ammerman from second, and they're going to pump the brakes on Ethan Dahl at third. So it'll be 1 error. And they now have 4 errors on the, or check that, yeah, 4 errors.
Now batting first baseman number 2, Colby Hansen.
Second and third runners on. Colby Hansen, 1 for 2, a double to left and a fly out to center. That one's popped up and pushed out of play. Ground ball that will slip through the 3-4 gap into right field. Ethan Dahl scores, and it is now 6-4.
Base hit by Hansen brings home a run. Now batting for the Stars, right fielder number 11, Gus Pankratz.
So runners on the corners now. Stars take a 6-4 lead. 80 pitches for Grayson Harper, and that will do it for Harper. And his second visit to the mound, he has to pull him, unless the rules are different here in Nebraska. Well, I guess we'll find out. Yep, He is gone. 80 pitches, 48 strikes, 32 balls. He has allowed 6 runs on 4 hits. He has stranded only 1 Fargo runner on base, and he'll be responsible for Kane Mathiasen on third, and he'll also be responsible for Kobe Hansen on first, should they come across the plate and score. We'll have a new pitcher. We'll tell you who it is in just a moment. Stay tuned.
Just off 52nd Avenue South in Prairie Grove is your neighborhood South Fargo spot, Frank's Lounge. Frank's Lounge offers a fun, comfortable atmosphere and daily food specials you can view right as you walk in. Kristen says,
Love Frank's, our go-to place when we have company get-togethers, and always get the best service. We would definitely recommend. We love Frank's Lounge.
Frank's Lounge is open daily, and kids, when accompanied by an adult, are welcome all day, Sunday through Tuesday, and until 3:30 p.m. the rest of the week. Don't forget to take home a Frank's Lounge t-shirt or hat. Frank's Lounge, 2640 52nd Avenue South in Fargo. Stop in tonight.
Hi, this is Mike from Magnitude Sports. I'd like you to do me a favor if you would. Subscribe to this channel right here. Dakota Fins and Feathers. All right, new pitcher is Drew Van Dyke. He comes in from shortstop. And then coming into, or moving from second to short is Carter Cohn. And that's a fly ball into the shortstop, Carter Cohn's glove, and he dropped. Oh, he didn't drop it. It was his second baseman teammate's shoe that I thought was the baseball for a moment.
Pop-out brings up number 5, designated hitter, Mason Sinner.
So Grayson Harper moves from the mound to second base. Carter Cohn moves from second base to short, and Drew Van Dyke moves from short to pitcher, and that's your 3 changes here for Lincoln. Pickoff attempt, not in time. Kobe Hansen on first. Kane Mathiasen on third, and the batter is Mason Sinner after the flat pop-out by Pankratz. Throw to second, not in time. The throw back home, also not in time, and it's 7-4, Fargo post 400. A double stolen base. And that leaves Colby Hansen alone on second base, and it's an 0-1 count. Mason Sinner 1 for 1 with a double and a walk. 1-1 the count now here. That one's just a little bit outside with a little bit of sarcasm. 2-1. Actually, 2-1. I'm sorry, 2-1, not 1-1. And that will hit the edge for strike 2, and now we're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's one way to work the strike zone. Throw one way outside and then throw one that may be missed, and you'll get it called a strike. So a strikeout for out number 2, and that'll bring up Jacob Klinsky, who hit the 2-run homer last time he was at the plate. He struck out swinging the first time around, and he hit the 2-run homer to
catcher number 18, Jacob Klinsky,
tie the game. And then in the last 8 batters, the Stars have tacked on 3 more runs since Jacob Klinsky's last at bat. We'll see if Klinsky gets another pitch that he likes here. And the pitch is going to be right over that outside edge for a strike, 0-1. And that will be a base hit into the gap in left center. Rounding third is Kobe Hansen. The throw coming in, but it will not be in time. The throw to first, also not in time. And the Stars double up Lincoln. It's 8-4.
Single by Klinsky brings home a run. Now batting left fielder number 6, Alex Christopherson.
Peyton Oshner will come back into courtesy run for Klinsky.
Courtesy running for the Stars, number 15, Peyton Oshner.
I'll double check the jersey number on that. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not Peyton Oshner. I'll tell you more in a moment here. That one is caught. Nice job there by Colton Sims, and that'll be out number 3. The runner was actually Tucker Cozen. My apologies on that. I mixed up 15 with 13. And Alex Gustafsson will fly out to right to end the inning. So that will take care of business here in the 5th. The Stars, they tack on a total of 4 runs and double up here on the Lincoln in the through 5 innings of play. They take the 8-4 lead into the 6th. Double check our numbers here. There we go. Now your numbers on the screen are correct. And it'll be Carter Cohn, Dawson Gerber, and Drew Van Dyke. Pending changes, the 3-4-5 batters when we return after this. Stay tuned.
Just off 52nd Avenue South in Prairie Grove is your neighborhood South Fargo spot, Frank's Lounge. Frank's Lounge offers a fun, comfortable atmosphere and daily food specials you can view right as you walk in. Kristen says,
Love Frank's, our go-to place when we have company get-togethers and always get the best service. We would definitely recommend. We love Frank's Lounge.
Frank's Lounge is open daily and kids, when accompanied by an adult, are welcome all day, Sunday through Tuesday, and until 3:30 p.m. the rest of the week. Don't forget to take home a Frank's Lounge t-shirt or hat. Frank's Lounge, 2640 52nd Avenue South in Fargo. Stop in tonight.
Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Welcome back. Top of the 6th, 8-4 Stars. An hour and 48 minutes into the ball game. Carter Cohen, 1 for 2, walk, single. He had that bottom of the bat full swing bunt a couple innings ago, and this one he has a full swing single to left field. He also had a fly out to left center earlier in the game. Now he's on base with a base hit and a leadoff single for Carter Cohen to bring up Dawson Gerber.
Designated hitter Dawson Gerber.
Gerber thrown out on a 2-3 drop third strike, reached on an air and also singled to left field on his most recent trip to the plate. And that one will miss for a ball. A couple innings ago that was a strike, but this time it's a ball. 1-0. Drew Van Dyke, Hunter Newkirk are the scheduled 5-6 batters that we'll see this inning. As I look over to my right, Van Dyke is indeed on deck. Strike comes in, and it's a 1-1 count. And Essex will deliver, and swing and a miss, strike 2. So if this score holds, Essex will get credit for as the winning pitcher as long as they don't make a change or things fall apart here. All the runs have been scored since Essex has come into pitch. And that'll be a strikeout and out number 1. Drew Van Dyke, 1 for 3. A single to left. Since then, a pair of flyouts.
Pitcher number 11, Drew Van Dyke.
The first fly out to the right fielder, Gus Pankratz. The second fly out to Colby Hansen, the first baseman. Pitch 60 for Essex right here. And pitch 60 is going to be fouled away for strike 37. A little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll catch the edge again. Oh, yeah, that was an interesting. That pitch just mesmerizes me every time I watch it leave his hand and go into the catcher's glove. But it is a strikeout for out number 2. Some of the Lincoln fans don't agree with it, but I've seen that pitch enough to know that that one's going to hit the strike zone eventually, and that time it did. No confirmation on what the count is, and that will be a ball 4. So apparently they reversed that strikeout call on Drew Van Dyke. And now it is a new batter, and it is Hunter Newkirk.
Number 4, Hunter Newkirk.
So 1 out. Everything else on the scoreboard is clear at the moment. Newkirk 0 for 1 with a pair of walks and a fly out to right center field. Essex delivers, and he's going to left field. Running after it is Christofferson. He's got the catch for out number 2. So a line drive fly out to Christofferson in left field.
Number 2, third baseman Zeke Arizola.
And the runners will stay put at first and second. Zeke Arizona 0 for 1. Arizola, excuse me. 0 for 1 with a walk, and a strikeout swinging. Ball 1 here to Arizola. And a ground ball out towards Ammerman. He'll pick it up, fire it to third. They get the lead runner on the force out. They'll strand 2. Arizola will reach on a fielder's choice, and we go now to the bottom of the 6th. 8-4 Stars. And we'll be back with more in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
Here's 3 ways you can support Magnitude Sports. First, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. It's 100% free. Second, individuals and families can choose one of 3 month-to-month YouTube memberships. Finally, businesses can choose one of 2 online YouTube sponsorships or contact us for more options. To learn more, click the Join button or give us a call at the number on your screen. Thanks for watching Magnitude Sports.
Drew Van Dyke will start his second inning of work here. He has 9 pitches as he came in on I can't remember if he came in with 1 or 2 outs. But regardless, he'll face Jack Bjornsson, Max Ammerman, and Ethan Dahl unless Ammerman is on deck. So it'll be 8, 9, and 1 batters here, and we'll start off with Jack Bjornsson.
Stars in the bottom of the 6th. Second baseman, number 1, Jack Bjornsson.
Bjornsson's 0 for 2, a ground out to the shortstop on a 6-3. Then he struck out swinging last time he was at the plate. We're a few minutes in front of the 2-hour mark of this ball game. 8-4 in the bottom of the 6th in favor of Fargo Post 400. That first pitch is down low for ball 1, and it's 1-0 to Bjornsson. On 10 pitches by Van Dyke, 7 of them have been recorded as strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. High and in, ball 2. Jim enjoying this game. I can tell you that for sure. If you don't believe me, then join the chat and chat with Jim. 3 balls and no strikes. And there's a strike. He'll cash in his free strike coupon there. Van Dyke will. 3-1. Jim, I can tell you this. Avs Hockey Man did text me, and he says hello. He said that his internet's broken, and he can't join in on the chat. So there'll be a walk. And Max Ammerman will be the batter now.
Shortstop, Max Ammerman.
Ammerman, second trip to the plate here in this game since he came in to play shortstop a few innings ago, and he is 0 for 0. He was walked last time he was at the plate. Max bats in the 9 spot here for the Stars in this game. 1-0. Never did find out why Peyton Oshner left that spot just abruptly. Once again, the runner on first is Jack Bjornsson, and they are apparently the umpire on the baseline path has called this game final. I have the way that Lincoln's reacting. I think somebody may have said something to the ump.
Time limit.
Time limit. Okay.
Stars win.
I didn't know there was a time limit. Nobody mentioned a time limit in the previous 5 games, so this is news to me. So the Stars will win by the final score of 8-4. And they will improve to 5-4 on the season now. We'll add up some numbers. We'll come back and have more for you here in just a moment on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
When your truck is down, your business is down. That's why drivers across North Dakota and Minnesota trust Hogue Diesel Service in West Fargo. DOT certified in both states. From oil changes to full overhauls, Hogue Diesel Service handles complete truck and trailer repair on all makes and models, heavy and medium duty. Need on-site repair, computer diagnostics, pickup and delivery, 24-hour service? They do that too. Call Hogue Diesel Service today at 701-532-0203. That's 701-532-0203. Hogue Diesel Service LLC, 907 2nd Avenue West in West Fargo.
American Legion Baseball. A winning tradition since 1925. Thousands of young athletes have participated, and countless lives have been changed.
And that was the fun part of summer ball and Legion was we just played. At that stage, I think everything's so pure. You're just wanting to play ball. I would 100% recommend it.
Legion Baseball is one of many programs of the American Legion, supporting our children, our military, and their families. Find out more about how we continue to serve America.
All right, welcome back. 8-4, your final score here as the Stars pick up their second win of the tournament. They'll have one more game tomorrow against Papillion. That game is scheduled for 2:30 p.m., and then the Stars will have a day off or 2 days off before they go to Mandan to re-enter conference play against the Chiefs. Doubleheader will start at 5 p.m. I'll be there. And we'll have that game for you live here on Magnitude Sports, a doubleheader live here on Magnitude Sports. The Stars have improved to 5-4 on the season, and the Lincoln Judd brothers fall to 5-13-2 overall on the season. Once again, a big thank you to our sponsors, Vic's Lounge, J. Dietz Construction, Valley Service, Hogue Diesel Service and Truck Repair, along with Bell Bank, member FDIC, Mandy's of FargoND.com, Grease Monkey, Sweet Shots, Legacy Plumbing, Frank's Lounge, Doolittle's Woodfire Grill, Buffalo Wild Wings, Dakota Fins and Feathers, Play It Again Sports, Century Builders, Kingpins, and DMN Industries. Your final score one more time, the Fargo Post 400 Stars 8 and Lincoln 4. We'll talk to you again soon here on Magnitude Sports, 2:30 p.m. tomorrow from Papillion, Nebraska.
The preceding has been a presentation of Magnitude Sports. Follow Magnitude Sports online by searching Magnitude TV Plus on X, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for broadcast updates, schedule changes, sports highlights, and much more. Thanks for watching Magnitude Sports. To support this channel, simply like, comment, and subscribe. That's how you serve, stand, and score.